Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiawe. Today we're going to talk about Kevin Prince Partey. In the lead up to the AFCON 2019, you remember this channel, I brought you a story on Kwabena Yeboah. He says that Kevin Prince Partey should not be called up to the Ghana Black Stars for the AFCON 2019. It was in the wake of Kevin Prince Partey making a signing to FC Barcelona, and many people were calling for coach at the time, Kwabena, to call him back into the squad because Kevin Prince Partey had made that big move, loan move from Sassuolo to FC Barcelona. At the time, Kwabena Yeboah stated that Kevin Prince Partey was sort of an opportunist, using the Black Stars to push his career. That would be because in 2010, after he made the appearance for Ghana in the AFCON, in the World Cup, he never made any AFCON appearance even for the Ghana Black Stars again until another World Cup in 2014. This time, Kwabena Yeboah has changed the team. He says it's quite sad that we don't have a player like Kevin Prince Partey in the Black Stars. And the reasons are not because of football or because he doesn't have the ability. The reasons are outside football. I'll be giving you the reasons why he made that statement in today's bulletin. We'll also be talking about Asamoah. Now, Asamoah is the Ghana Black Stars player who plays for Inter Milan, deputy captain at the AFCON 2019. He has been struggling for playing time at Inter Milan. Since the restart, he hasn't kicked the ball and has been on the bench most of the time as an unused substitute. He says he misses playing the game because of injury and it has hampered his progress in the Italian league. And according to WhoScored.com, according to latest statistics, it shows that Thomas Partey is probably one of the best dribblers in the midfield position. I'll be looking at that closely today. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll just jump right into it, and I'll start off from the camp of Kwabena Yeboah. In 2019, he was vehemently against Kevin Prince Partey joining the Ghana Black Stars because of one or two reasons, he stated. Now this time he says it's a shame that we don't have him in the squad, and it's a shame because it's not because of footballing reasons. Now, the ace sports journalist Kwabena Yeboah, president of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana, has eulogized Kevin Prince Partey for his impressive display at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, adding that it's a shame to lose such a player because of what is nothing to do with football. Now, the former Tottenham player wasn't a member of the Black Stars team that participated in the 2006 World Cup as Ghana reached the round of 16. Prince Partey was, however, included in 2010, held in South Africa, as Ghana reached the last 8 of the Mundial and only missed out on the semis through penalty shootout, losing to Uruguay. Veteran sports journalist Kwabena Yeboah believes Kevin Prince Partey put up a great display in the tournament, and his inclusion was a major boost to the Black Stars. But it's a shame that such a player can no longer play for the senior national team of Ghana because of what has got nothing to do with football. We don't say much about Kevin Prince Partey, but I thought he was a huge addition to the squad. I thought he made a lot of impacts. The ease with which he cut through the defense of the US to score with his chest and weaker foot was absolutely incredible. Kevin, for me, after he left the team, was the missing jigsaw. But of course, we know what happened. But I thought anytime he was on the team, he was incredible. It's such a shame that we lost him due to reasons that has nothing to do with football. Before he joined the team, Essien was the kingpin, and that was the time we were missing the services of Michael Essien. He played so well and oiled the midfield to the extent that we all forgot about the fact that Essien was missing in the team. John Pencils too was full of praise for Kevin Prince Partey, saying that Kevin is somebody that goes where he wants, a great player and character who will fight to the end. And I think he gives more pressure to the defenders. He's a player that when he has the ball, unless you foul him. It can be recalled that Kevin Prince Boateng and Suleiman Tari were thrown out of the camp of the Black Stars during the 2014 World Cup. I've talked about it extensively here. You can check it out on the channel for their indecent behavior. The Commission of Inquiry, set up by the President of the Republic at the time, sought to look at the things that occurred after the 2014 World Cup and recommended that the two players should be barred from the national team unless they render an unqualified apology for their behavior, and a government white paper was approved. Suleiman Tari rendered an unqualified apology for his action, but Kevin Prince Boateng is yet to do so, and he has since not been handed a call-up to the national team. So Kevin Prince Boateng has yet to apologize to the Ghana FA for his actions in that tournament, and Suleiman Tari is the only one who has apologized. I think if Kevin is someone who really wants to play for the Ghana Black Stars again, an apology won't take anything from him. But Kwabena was saying that it's sad that such a player has been lost by Ghana because of nothing that has to do with football, not because of his abilities or inabilities to do something with the football, which should be really the main concern for everyone, but because he is not apologizing. Can you believe that? He is not apologizing for his actions. Even if people were wrong, I think they are older than you, and the African tradition is that, or I think that is the right thing to do for harmony to be in a team. Let bygones be bygones. See the bigger person, apologize or don't. And Kevin Prince Boateng has not apologized, and it's shocking to me because he has recently said in a post on Instagram with his brother, Instagram Live, that he might come back to play for Ghana Black Stars. How does he intend to do that without apologizing? Kwabena was stating here that it's quite sad that not because of his ability, but because he is not apologizing. Do you think the apology is really necessary? Let me know what you think in the comments box. Move on to my next story. It has to do with Kwadwo Asamoah. Now, Kwadwo Asamoah, who plays for Inter Milan in Italy. Now, Kwadwo Asamoah has not had a great time since the restart of the Italian Serie A. He has not played a single game, being on the bench and sometimes not being in the squad entirely. He has stated that he misses playing football and scoring goals. Now, the Inter Milan and Black Stars vice captain Kwadwo Asamoah, 31, has been struggling with injuries in Serie A. However, his recurring injuries have contributed to him missing most of the league campaign this season. He said his goal drought has been a headache, although he is not eyeing any individual laurels. I miss scoring. That is, I don't think about it when I play because my goal is to help the team win games. But I can't wait to find the joy it gives you once again. It would be a discharge of energy and trust. Kwadwo has been an integral part of the Black Stars team. In 2010, he was an integral part of the Black Stars team. Unfortunately, Inter Milan, he is not having it his way. He's struggling to make it into the squad of Antonio Conte. Inter Milan sits third on the league table, 11 points behind Juventus, who lost to AC Milan yesterday. And Kwadwo Asamoah is quite unfortunate. His position has been taken over by Ashley Young, who was bought by Inter Milan from Manchester United. And it's Kwadwo Asamoah, I know his potential, especially in that number 10 role. He even plays as a left back for Inter Milan when he gets onto the pitch. Antonio Conte employing him on that front, and in the African Cup of Nations he was playing in his number 10 position. He was a bit part player in that tournament, obviously, but he didn't shine well enough for me to convince me that he would shine in that position. Kwadwo Asamoah says he misses playing. We miss him. We miss seeing him play for Inter Milan. We hope he gets back on his feet from his injuries and gets to play for the Inter Milan side once again. To my final story, it has to do with Thomas Partey. I know I sound like a broken record on Thomas Partey. He has become a person of interest in recent transfer rumors, and I've been waxing lyrical about him. The most in-demand Ghanaian player at the moment, yes, Thomas Partey. According to these statistics that were released recently, it has been stated that Thomas Partey has been named as one of the midfielders with the best dribble success rate in Europe's top 5 leagues. WhoScored.com has done that rating. The in-demand Atletico Madrid player has a dribbling success rate of 88.6% ahead of Chelsea's Mateo Kovacic, who came second with 86.6%, and Bayern Munich's Thiago Alcantara with 85.5%. WhoScored.com rated players who have attempted more than 50 dribbles in their various leagues, with the Ghanaian emerging the best. He is having his best time in Europe, with the Rojiblancos having made 31 La Liga appearances with 2 goals to his credit. Partey was key to Atletico Madrid's Champions League run so far, in which they eliminated Liverpool. He is on the wish list of Arsenal, and I have been talking about him extensively. Most of my videos about Thomas Partey and his move to Arsenal, what it will take, what Arsenal are doing. Now they have to sell some players. So many things I've been talking about on Thomas Partey, but the latest here is that he has the most dribble success rate in Europe's top 5 leagues. Of the midfielders, Alcantara and Kovacic are behind him. Kudos to him on that amazing start. So that has been it for today. I've been talking to you about Ace journalist Kwabena, Yeboah, president of Sports Writers Association of Ghana. He laments that it's unfortunate that we don't have Kevin Prince Boateng in the squad, not because of his ability or inability to do something, but because he cannot apologize for his actions in 2014. Also, we'll be talking about Thomas Partey's amazing dribble success rate, and Asamoah says he misses playing football. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments box. Is an apology really necessary from Kevin Prince Boateng? I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.